to this guy and his camera. Got a little how-to video for you here. If you're fortunate enough to have one of these, a 1987 Ford Ranger, which could include 82 through 88, you're probably going to need to be doing a little work on it, seeing as she's now 31 years old. So here's the problem that I'm being faced with. Each morning that I wake up here in the mountains of North Carolina, it's cold. It's fall/winter time, the dead of winter right now, and it's cold outside. So the moment the engine heats up, I'm getting a lot of fog on my windshield. Like if I turn on the defrost, it fogs even more. And what that means is I've got a hole in my heater core. So what I'm going to be doing, what we're going to be doing together right now, is changing the heater core in this 1987 Ford Ranger. I'd say it's an S. There's no XLT. It's the little 2-liter model, 5-speed, manual transmission. Manual steering, manual doors, manual locks, and even a manual roll-up window. So let's change the heater core in this little guy. I've been reading the manual. The manual says it's a piece of cake, so let's do it together. Okay, so the location of the heater core is in a rather awkward location. It's actually right up here inside of this. We've got to remove 3 to 5 screws from up here. It's a 31-year-old truck, so I don't know if anybody has actually been in here to do this before or not. But besides replacing the heater core, there's a couple of other things that really need to be done at the same time. These heater hoses right here are very important to go ahead and change these out. There's a lot of times you'll be out on the road somewhere, and if they break, it's just a real heartache. So, as you can see, this right here is where the heater hoses that come off of the engine attach to the backside of the heater core in the dash. This right here, of course, is the firewall. And these run right down here, straight to the side of the engine here, where it comes off of the water pump. Okay, here's a little safety tip. Number 1, very important. Do not attempt to do this while the engine is hot. On the Ford Ranger here, it's pretty easy. Right here, if you're looking at the front of the truck, on the right side of the radiator. If you're in the truck, it will be the left side of the radiator. You'll see here it doesn't really want to come out because we need to release the pressure. What I'm finding here is these clamps are so old, they're just kind of stuck down on the hose. So a lot of times you'll have just a regular clamp like this, which is very easy just by using a screwdriver to get loose. But these here, I'm going to have to pry up a little bit. These look like original equipment, so that tells me they're 31 years old at this point, seeing as it's 2018. Okay, that took a little bit of work. You can see how old these are by the amount of rust that's on them. So let's carefully take a utility blade and cut these guys, because they are very old and I certainly wouldn't trust them on a very long trip. So there we go. As you can hear, there's more water draining out due to this. Yeah, there we go. Going to be losing a little antifreeze here. Okay, now it's time to remove the heater core. I'm going to be going right up under this passenger side dash here. Oh, there is a fourth one, right back here. With this older plastic, you want to make sure you don't break it. Okay, this turns out to be a 5/16 inch. There we go. We got that one. There we go, number 5. There we... Oh my goodness, look at this little guy. Oops. Oh. Now that's some dirt. No wonder it kept sucking weeds and stuff. I mean, it's only 31 years, right? Okay, here comes the fun part. Let me push from the top. Alrighty, I pushed from the top, and looks like it's going to slide out here. Oh my goodness. Yep, right there's our leak. This right here is why my windows were fogging. Sounds like there's a bird nest in there, or a mouse nest. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. That kind of cuts back on the efficiency of one's heater. Look at that. Holy cow. I don't know of any way of preventing this, or if there is a way of preventing it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Success. You can see the leak at the top of it and the bottom. That's what was causing my windows to fog in the morning. Now let's get the other one and take a look at it. Right here was leaks and a leak up on top. Looks like there's a rubber piece that goes on the top to seal it up. See if I can kind of gently remove that. I'm sure we're going to need it on the new one. Yeah, you see how that just popped right off of there? So when you replace yours, make sure you hang on to this. I haven't even opened the new one yet. Hope it's the right one. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth from the Auto Parts. By the way, the cost of this was just $26. Sweet! Look at this! There's the new one. Strange thing is, it is substantially lighter than the old one. It looks like everything matches up there. Okay. Now, gotta make sure we put this old piece on there so it seals properly so the air can flow through it correctly. I'm sure that's what it is. Also remember, remove these little rubber caps here so the water can flow through it. Excellent. What appears to be the big difference is this one's all aluminum and the other one was copper or brass. So let's go reinstall this one under the hood. It's trying to get dark on me. This right here is the tricky part, getting it through these two holes. I think I'm pretty lined up now to be able to push it straight through. Alright, once you have your heater hose and once you have your clamps on your heater hose and everything, you just simply slide them back on your heater core here. Make sure you go all the way back there. We'll make sure it's very good and tight. Do the same thing with the other hose. Very tight. Be very careful not to push your heater core back into the firewall. There we go. We've got the heater hoses all the way against the heater core back there. Nice and tight. That just assures less vibration. Just overall tight fit. Now we have to tighten these up, and the hoses will be replaced and you don't have to worry about them anymore. Okay, now I've got I was able to get the heater core back in. I've got the heater hoses attached to it tightly as to hold it in place very securely. Now I'm going to put the cover back on, which is apparently this right here is actually like a little drain tube in the event something most likely catastrophic happens to this. For whatever reason, it was still leaking in the floor on me, but as you saw, there was an awful lot of debris that was tucked up in this little guy. And really, I'm just amazed at how simple this heater core is to replace in this little truck. I've had to remove entire dashes away from the firewall and pull them out to get to these. Okay, we're all up to operating temperature. We have no leaks up here at the top of the inner firewall with the heater core. Everything looks good with the heater hoses as well. Let's take a look on the inside. We have no leaks at all under here. Everything looks like a go. Okay guys, I'd like to thank you so much for checking out this tutorial on how to replace your heater core in your 1987 Ford Ranger. Remember, this will pretty much be the exact same thing on the 83 through 92 model of the Ranger. They just made it a very easy vehicle to change your heater core in. So anyway, remember, if you like this video, please hit that like button. Sorry, I'm very distracted by the sunset in front of me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for watching.